President Donald Trump addresses the UN General Assembly today in New York. The White House says he will tout a renewal of American strength, while diplomats brace for remarks against a tense backdrop, ongoing Israeli operations in Gaza City, and multiple U.S. allies recognizing a Palestinian state in recent days. Security is tight around Midtown, with traffic closures and protests expected. The speech comes after G7 partners and other allies took notable diplomatic steps on Palestinian recognition, adding pressure to Washington's balancing act. Meanwhile, Israeli strikes and ground maneuvers around Gaza City continue to draw humanitarian warnings. Trump's team frames the address as a reset of deterrence and a defense of U.S. leadership in multilateral forums, even as domestic debates over tariffs, immigration, and the Fed color the U.S. narrative on the world stage. UNGA speeches are agenda-setting. Markets and ministries parse every line for signals on sanctions, trade, and security commitments. With Middle East dynamics shifting and European partners testing new recognition policies, U.S. phrasing on ceasefire diplomacy, humanitarian corridors, Iran, and great power rivalry will echo through capitals long after the motorcades leave Manhattan. The reporter asked what we should listen for. The former UN ambassador replied that the focus should be on clear lines regarding Gaza de-escalation, hostage diplomacy, and how Washington interprets allies' recognition moves. He added to listen for any new language concerning China and Ukraine. The reporter inquired about any risks today. The security analyst responded that there is always a risk, given the big stage and big targets, but noted that New York's posture, both physical and telecom, has been significantly hardened this week. The reporter then asked what could move the needle. The humanitarian coordinator explained that commitments on fuel, communications access, and protected corridors, along with pressure for pauses that allow aid to scale, could make a difference. Specifics on aid corridors and ceasefire diplomacy. Whether the U.S. signals support for or pushback against partners' recognition moves. Any new sanctions or trade hints that could move markets. Beyond the applause lines, today's text will be read as a chart of U.S. intent. Allies and adversaries alike will treat it as guidance for the months ahead.